Alright, and we are back in Banished. Now, I hit the pause button. But as you see, our population, it looks like it's about to head on a downwards, like, thing. Which is technically okay, because we are running low on food. So I also need to focus on getting food production in at the same time. Like, that's another thing I need to do. So I really need to think about where I'm building next and what I'm really doing. So, you know, personally I think it's out this way that I want to build, but what I want is a market roughly over here. So I probably want the food over more towards this side. I'm gonna go with crop fields because they haven't really let me down so far. Alright, so I think I messed up there. Yeah, there's supposed to be one more over. That's okay. I'll make sure these are lined up correctly. Really? You've got to be kidding me. It's like a hill in the way. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. That's number 8. Okay, cool. So, with that, should be our crop fields all placed. Let's see, how's that do in terms of the market? Like the market I wanted to build, yeah. So I can still build that market I wanted to build and not have those crop fields directly impacting it. Yeah, I might want to build the market slightly more north or south depending on where the houses end up. So this farm will need storage barns, so at least one can go there. Or at least one there. At least one there. I'd like to put 2 here as well. Maybe I should put one over here as well. Actually 2, right? Right. Hear me out. So I put 2 over here. And from there, since I have this narrow space, I can then put a stockpile of 3 by 10 here. And that'll give some of these iron and coal to go for my blacksmith to work on. The blacksmiths, I should say. Full production still isn't going well. See, squash does really well in snow. All the other crops seem to have died off, but the squashes can still be harvested quite a bit. You know, let's turn up the amount of builders, this way we can get more done, maybe. I do want to check if my population's actually decreasing. it is. Also, food production's ahead this year. It's lagging out quite a bit. Maybe that's because, like, everyone's spread over the map at the moment. Right now I have everyone mining everything. So naturally, it's going to be a bit laggy. Okay, so we're just under on food, but population is also heading down, so... We're a bit late for the crop field, so we'll leave them inactive for now. Let's got some yield fast. We'll leave the crop fields that I'm building inactive until next year. As we kind of miss sowing season. Yeah, that bridge is built, so now I can mark all that iron to be collected. At least I'm assuming I can. Just put on the maximum amount of builders. Maybe that'll make this area go faster. The population is dipping a bit, but hopefully the snow doesn't come early this year. As we kind of want time to harvest. We're gonna kind of need houses around here, that's the thing. I reckon that has an effect on the productivity of this area. Let's take a look. I mean, yeah, we definitely have enough families to be doing this. I know it's definitely something I wanted to do, so... I think building more houses is going to have to be key. Yeah, I also feel like there needs to be some kind of bridge to over this area. Okay, so it can walk over that area, I think. That's what that means. Yeah, like that bridge here is going to bring in lumber to over this area. Perhaps I can even get one of these right on the edge here. See how that does. As soon as it hits late winter, I'm going to turn on whatever one of these fields I can. Alright, so we want bean. Let's just go through an order. Probably not the best plan, but it's what we're doing. Yeah, I do need to get a new quarry at some point. Hey, something I just remembered. That's something I didn't think of. You can't place a bridge over an old quarry. Just gotta try getting all this stuff done, you know? I wonder how close the strip to landscape is at this point. This area is pretty devoid of stone, it just needs to get all this iron collected. Yeah, I see, I mean, I'm doing it in the order I said to do it, so kind of makes sense. Trying to bring all this stuff in. I wasn't initially planning on doing this, but that just made such a neat line that I can't not, you know. I wish I had years of early snow. here comes the part where loads of people are dying. Yeah, here it is. So that's the thing, you don't want to go over on like how many people you have so you can't feed them, but at the same time, if you stop going over, you stop making new houses for people, eventually get into this situation where your population gets too old and they die off. This tunnel is just so... It's just so ridiculous, this area. Hey, produce 10,000 iron within a 100-year period. And at least it seems like they would be able to get across this way then, so that's alright. Nomads in the town hall. Right, let's see, what's my food production saying? I mean, it might be good to shake up the population a bit, but we'll allow them and see what happens. Whether that was a mistake or not, I can't tell yet. What we'll do is we'll back to back these houses. we'll call that. That's the area we'll call. Needing to be built. Hope that helps these nomads out. So I should buy that coal really, like, but don't really have the resources to trade at the moment. I need to really get a good trading economy going. So the thing about coal is like, yeah, sure I can get it now, but eventually I'm going to run out of places to put mines, I guess. And same with like the iron. And to an extent, yeah, stone as well. Like, you know, I can only do so many quarries and mines, like especially quarries. Like, if I'm using quarries, I have a big hole in my map that I can't place any houses on. I can't build any facilities on. The villagers can't cross through there. Like, quarries are especially bad, but like, yeah, like, you know, there's only so many places I can put like mines and stuff before, you know, they completely run out of themselves. Can you just go to the doctor? Nice. Can you just go to the doctor? Nice, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we got all the iron from over here. So I suppose they're doing this area over here next. Then I'll do this area over here last. But honestly, I hope over time the farmers move into this area that I'm building down here. So that'd be quite nice to be able to like them just walk there, get food. Like they always eat their houses by the looks of it, so you know you kind of want them to be near. Like, cause that's the biggest issue with this area so far. Was there's no houses nearby. That's sort of like being fixed. This could be my next big expansion. I really just need that woodcutter and this bridge to be built though. That's a big thing. Whereas this fishing dock here is just absolute ass. Like, this does not... Like, comparing it to something like this... But this fishery already in spring has got more than, like, this will get all year, so... That's like I learned, don't bother placing on streams. That seems pretty obvious, and it probably is pretty obvious, but I thought it was worth a shot. This is why I took in those nomads, because I felt like they can help with the population going down. Just as long as I don't put too much additional pressure on my food, I should be alright. I'm trying to sort something out for that, so... We want another woodcutter. Where's the woodcutter? There. Let's see, so we've got all the clerics, physicians, teachers... all the traders, vendors, tailors, brewers, blacksmiths, herbalists, wood foresters, woodcutters, hunters, fishers, gatherers, herdsmen, farmers, and, well, builders are builders, but... Has 0% remaining. Let's demolish it. Now I just need to get all this stuff off this land, but I can use it for... this new purpose. Yeah, we seem to have cleared out all the stone in this area. We're now mainly moving on to iron in this area. Got a wooden bridge here now, so we can get logs like firewoods from that area straight in. That's pretty good. Yeah, people are actually using the bridge now. That's good. That's good. Kind of what we're wanting. Yeah, because before they'd have to go all the way around there. They want to get to this area. All the way up around there, back down through that tunnel. Now they just go over this patch of island here, which... being honest, it's a very strange patch of land. Like none of those can be built on. I wasn't paying enough attention. Let's see what food production looks like. Okay. That's where I want to build the market, sort of. But that means that I need to like work my way down from those block of houses up there, like the middle two. The building caught fire, where? It's pretty near the river, so we should be fine. Yeah, as I was saying, kind of want something like this going on. So another row of homes, I guess. See where that takes us. So I'm just mainly doing this as a measuring stick, you know? I think that's a ticket there. This might be growing too fast, but we'll have to see. That's not really what I wanted to do, actually, so... Yes, I did want to place that one, but I also... Perfect, perfect. This might seem a bit excessive on the amount of wells I'm placing, but I also don't care. I kind of need the achievement for placing a ton of wells anyway, so... I like the little system I have going on here. Alright, this area looks like it's being stripped of iron. I think there's one person going out there to collect that stuff. Eventually. So now I'm actually working on this stuff. So they already got all the stuff down here, so... yeah, they're about to be done. That's actually great. removed all the surface iron and stone from the map. That does mean I need a new quarry, though. Like, quite badly, then. If that's the case, where I've removed all the surface stone from the map, I have to go back to digging for it. Which is kind of horrifying. I see what this new area of town does for me, but okay, food's still going alright. Population's like, yeah, it's still dipping, but like, you know, there's nomads probably helped a bit. They're probably going to provide a bit of stability in a sense, like, you know, you've got like the mixture of ages in there. We'll allow it. Probably a bad idea, but alright, we need to find a place to put this new quarry because being honest, kind of ran out of time for that. Well, we'll do that. That seems like the best idea to me. Get two of them going, get them up here. Somewhere that's pretty out of the way. Build it to the river. Put a bridge across this river. build the road around the coast as I can. Hope for the best. Yeah, because my stone reserve is basically out. And on top of that, that's all of it gone from the map, so... Make of that what you will. Yeah, from that perspective, then new warrior is needed. Like I can build what I got left, but I should have saw if I had any stone, but I don't know. You know, these vendors are going to grab whatever they can. Oh, it's quite a long walk to the doctor. So that means I should probably... build a doctor down here. That's what I'm learning from this. But I just ran out of resources, didn't I? Went that pain. So I built a chapel there. I still have room for a doctor. Yes. I want both of them over this way because, yeah. Yeah, the issue is they keep infecting people. They're headed in the wrong direction. See, they walk through the tunnel and then, yeah, people just get infected. Then I run out of herbs. Yeah, things are going bad. Like, I wish people would just abandon what they're doing and go to the doctor, but... they're like, oh no, I must finish what I'm doing first. And it's like, okay, but now you just infected someone else, sort of thing. It's like, it's ridiculous. Where is this guy going? I need a lot of stone cutters. Finally, all the people in fact are inside buildings. What a mess. Oh, cool, we've seen this disease outbreak ended. Feels weird looking at the map and knowing that there's no rocks and iron or all that on it. And knowing the entire supply of stone and iron on the surface is gone is a kind of weird feeling in that sense. I wonder if the forest will recover from the tornado. I think it does, slowly. So perhaps, yeah, the forest will take over all those areas where the rocks used to be. I'll get slightly more wood later when clearing stuff out. Yeah, cleaning off the surface iron probably wasn't always the surface stuff is probably wasn't the best move, but I felt like it was something that was worth doing. Or at the very least something that needed doing. We gained a spike in population, maybe that will help out a bit, but how many teachers do we have again? 8, so that's 160 students. I suppose I also probably want to build a school somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. I see. So a lot of people dying of old age. We are kind of like trying to balance it out a bit. It's literally just short on stone everywhere, that's the thing. And there we go. Chicken infestation sorted. We'll turn down the number of builders soon, but right now I just want to make sure things are finished. After the builders build their stuff, I'll probably end this part here because, yeah, it's been going long enough. Oh yeah, my current position of quarries doesn't really serve well for the place where I actually want to build stuff, but it kind of is what it is. This is not looking good. The number of families is dropping quite a lot. But in fact, my population stayed roughly the same. There was like 400 and something families in a previous time, now it's only 300 and something. Perhaps there's a lot of children or something. it looks like there's a lot of people that become children just there. There's a lot of children, a lot of students. So maybe that number will turn around a bit. Perhaps I could turn down the amount of miners I have because well, I don't really need iron. And my coal supply is alright for now. Oh, perfect. Got a lot of wells going. I'll build this hospital. That's getting built, so I turn up those. Oh. Right, how do I get that stone? That is the question. I don't really have access of a lot. Wait right there. The stone is valued at 7 and it has 300 of that in there, I'm pretty sure. 200. So I need 1,400 worth of goods. How much do I have in my... Okay, so leather I have... Oh yes, wool, that's what I'm going to do. If I just dump 1,000 wool in here. Maybe firewood would be a good idea, but I don't really know. So I have a lot of firewood. Then again, I'm also kind of like, oh, my log production. Well, actually, to be honest, I build a lot of buildings, so that's why my log production ain't great, but. So I need to trade 280 wool, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just give me out a little bit more wool. Still 500 in there now. I don't really care about anything else in there, so... Now we got stone. Right. So I'm going to leave it at this part here, like I'm going to leave it here because, well, doing alright. Let's see, so the production. I mean, so if you, yeah, we're crushing the food production, that's going alright. Fuel production, not so hot actually. Logs, that's going downhill as well. The population, that's kind of made it kind of a weird one right now with all the nomads that I've been doing. Been invited in, but yeah. This is a lot more trickier now than it ever has been, but I think we're gonna manage somehow. Like this area of town here, that's going to be a good one to actually have going when I get it going properly, but I think I need to get more wood production on the go. Like what I'm thinking is like, maybe put another forester huts like halfway between these forester huts, because yeah, the forest, like the forestry area isn't exclusive, so that means I'll have more trees being cut and planted. Like, you know, it seems like there's plenty of fully grown trees, so as long as I don't overdo it, I should be fine. Yeah, like, overall, though, it seems like I'm doing alright, but to be honest, it is hard to tell. I think this area of town is going to be good. Like, if I can get more houses in here, these houses will be stocked by this market, and that'll be great. Like, I feel that's a really good position for a market. That's a really strong position for a market. I just need to fill out the rest of the stuff. Maybe I even get some other services in there. Like, I'm pretty sure this iron is in here for the blacksmith, but who knows? Now, it's a kind of a struggle right now to work out what I need to be doing. Yeah, because we use as many clothes as we produce. So we need to probably work on get more clothes production. Coal we're actually using more than we're producing, so I need to work on that somehow. It's probably because I turned down the amount of miners I have because of all our whole labour shortage thing. Herbs we're using more than we're producing, so, or about what we produce, so we need to up our herb production somehow. Fuel is not looking good right now, so I need to work on that. Iron we rarely use what we produce, but we also have a big stockpile to go on. And stone, that is a painful one. And logs, I guess because I'm building a bunch of buildings, I'm using quite a lot of logs where, you know, otherwise I wouldn't be. And textiles, I'm kind of using what I'm producing, but, that is a very, very tough situation that I'm in right now. I don't really know how to go, like, what to do to go from here. Like, I mined up all the stuff around the map just for fun, really. Like, you know, I thought, well, might as well get all that stuff out of the way because, you know, it's good resources anyway. Yeah, now I'm questioning where I actually need to, what I actually need to do to be sustainable going forward. Like, this is very, very tough. Yeah, now hopefully we should get like a big influx of laborers to. So if I'm looking at my graph here, like, you know, I'm getting like a bunch of children and students coming in now, so though my adults are dying off, like, you know, the reason why it hasn't, like, my population's been maintained is because, like, the children and students have been boosted, so, you know, I'm thinking it's going to rebound quite a bit in the future, so I just need to get to that stage. Like, you know, my families and homes are maintained around the same level right now, even though when you dip under, it should be going badly or something. But yeah, nah. This has been quite the episode. Like, I expanded the farm a bit. Over here is now farm. I'm not sure what I'm going to do it down here, but yeah. And these things get fairly full. I'm just looking at these like, yeah, I'm glad this thing's here to take from all these places. Like, that's going to be great. Like, you know, I haven't looked at in a while. This map of the area. As you can see, it is wild in what I have, like, built now. Like, the grey represents buildings and the brown, I guess, represents farm area. And also some mountain, but a lot of it's mostly farm area. Like, you know, I've pretty much taken over the entire left-hand side of the map. You know, I even got my forest node, like, you know, that's, don't really see it that well, but my forest nodes are kind of like in the center here, so kind of got a wall of forest. So in a way, I'm sort of running out of room, but I don't really think there's too much I can do about that. I think I've started on this like tiny little area in the middle here, and then just like, you know, kind of expanded outwards. That's wild. This place is huge now. haven't really utilised this lake or this lake as much as I could be. Like, this lake, I got like the fish on it. Like, you know, this is a great lake for fishing. You know, I got basically fishing docks set up wherever I could. I don't think I can get one set up over there. Yeah, I don't think there's actually room for it. I mean, there almost is, but there isn't. Like, as you can see, that is almost a place for the fishing dock, but it really isn't as well, so... yeah. This area is just weird, like... yeah, I've been looking at this for like 5 minutes in this pause mode, like just scrolling around, but yeah. Overall, I'm really impressed with how far I've come in this, like 147 years. That's a lot of time spent in this one run. I was kind of expecting to die sooner off, but like, you know, and at one point I almost kind of did. You can see over there, like that is that was a like my total population went under like I must be under 200 there. Must be. It bounced back quick. I can't even show any more like time backwards than this, but yeah, now like I hope I can recover from this sort of situation I'm in right now in the next part, and then from there sort of like just reach the levels of prosperity that I'm aiming for here. I might need some more forest nodes coming to think of it, but yeah, I don't really know how to go about that. Especially because in this area over here is just going to be absolutely trash for bridges. Like, it's going to be awful. Like, you know, I can't even like link over this area like with bridges. I have to like cross this river, then put a tunnel through this mountain. And then, like, that area over there will be that. Yeah, this area is kind of a. This area is going to be a pain to deal with. That's crazy. You know, as I said, that's about it for this part. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a good day.